Final Final Fantasy The Spirits Within movie review by Andres Baca. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what are your favorite Final Fantasy games. And please share this video with your friends and anywhere you think there will be an audience for it. Show me the love and share and like and subscribe, please. This is my review of the 2000. Please show me the love. Yeah. This is my review of the 2001 movie Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, directed by Hironobu Sakaguchi and Motonori Sakakibara, and written by Sakaguchi, Al Reiner, and Jeff Vintar. Final Fantasy The Spirits Within takes place in the future after an asteroid has hit the Earth and alien ghosts have invaded much of the planet. Humanity lives in shielded cities, and Aki Ross, played by Ming-Na Wen, and Dr. Sid, played by Donald Sutherland, try to save the Earth by finding a certain number of spirits which could create a signal which could neutralize all of the alien phantoms and save the human race. However, the conflicted General Hein, played by James Woods, the way he's designed James Woods is that he has a perpetual frown on his face. That's what Guillermo del Toro's first rule of design, like he violated Guillermo del Toro's first rule of design, like not to draw the monster with a perpetual frown, but to draw him at repose, because not even a monster stays frowning all the time. But he's a good design. Apart from that, he's a good design, and the designs are good, yes. However, the conflicted General Hein, played by James Woods, who lost his family to the alien phantoms, wants to use a new orbital superweapon called the Zeus Cannon to annihilate the phantoms once and for all. But this superweapon could damage the Earth and irreparably damage the Earth's soul. I am conflicted about this movie. On the one hand, I do believe Hironobu Sakaguchi should have been given and should be given more chances to make more movies. He is incredibly talented and a great storyteller, as well as a great video game designer. But Final Fantasy The Spirits Within is weak. It is well directed with a great art direction, but because the movie uses older facial performance technology, the digital characters are obsolete. They have dead eye and fall into the uncanny valley where they are too spooky as examples of humans to be human. Hironobu Sakaguchi used to be a video game director of Final Fantasy, and he still directs video games to this day, but not Final Fantasy games anymore, yes. General Hein's backstory makes us feel a bit of sympathy towards him, and that works well. It reminds me of the backstory of the villain of the new Ultraman Rising movie, which I reviewed earlier this year on this channel. Please check out my review of that if you haven't already. The performances in this movie are good, but the facial performance capture for digital characters had not yet advanced in 2001 to the Avatar and Tintin level, 2009 and 2011 respectively. Rewatching Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar, and Spielberg's Tintin, those two films hold up, but Sakaguchi's film does not. It has some powerful moments, including a scene showcasing a suicidal General Hein and a story which sacrifices most of its characters. And some of the visuals, for example, of Aki's dreams and of a spaceship launching with a bunch of realistic smoke are cool, but other visuals are dark and ugly. The story is good, but we could have learned more about the characters to be able to sympathize with them. Yes, we know too little about the characters, so by the time they sacrifice their lives, it's like we didn't know them too well, so we didn't connect with them too well, even though their voice acting by Ving Rhames and Perry Gilpin is good, yes. It would also have been better, instead of the stereotypical mixed race Asian protagonist, if we would have had a pure Japanese protagonist. It could have been more powerful and exotic. I'm assuming Aki is supposed to be part Japanese because of her first name, even though in the English voice acting she is portrayed by an actress with a Chinese heritage who was born in Macau, Ming-Na Wen. The relationship between Aki and the Alec Baldwin character is strong, and the voice performances are also strong. We have James Woods and Alec Baldwin and a great cast, including Steve Buscemi, Ving Rhames, as I said, and Perry Gilpin. The story is solid, but the alien ghosts are a hard sell. Ghosts as antagonists in stories sometimes work well, such as in Ghostbusters, but otherwise they are problematic, because how do you conquer or kill an enemy that's already dead? When it came out, Final Fantasy The Spirits Within was a groundbreaking film, but due to advances in digital effects and performance capture, the movie has not aged well. I give the movie 2.5 out of 4 stars. I would not even recommend it if you are a fan of sci-fi. But if you are a fan of Sakaguchi and the Final Fantasy games, then of course I would have to recommend it. I wish they would have allowed Sakaguchi to make more films, but sadly, Square Pictures was quickly dissolved after this film, even though Square made a few more movies, including Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, which was also a wonder when it came out, and which, if I'm remembering right, is better than Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, and is a great movie in and of itself. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to be alerted of future videos reviewing movies and books and presenting my own stories. Please like please like this video, show me love, and please comment letting me know what are your favorite Final Fantasy games. Please show me love and subscribe and like the video, please. Show me some love. I need it. I need it. I need it. And please share this video with your friends and anywhere else you think there will be an audience for it. Up next, I hope to review either the original Ghost in the Shell film or something else. I also have the novels Flashpoint by Frank Creed and Neuromancer on the horizon. If you like science fiction stories, please consider buying my science fiction novels Phantom Zero and The Swordsman and the Philosopher, now available on Amazon in physical versions, and Capitan Quito and The Barber's Daughter, which are both available on Amazon exclusively as digital editions. And these are available on Amazon as physical. This is as digital and physical, and this Phantom Zero exclusively as a physical edition, yes. Phantom Zero is about an unloved, involuntary celibate who travels the universe looking for a woman who will love him, but fails, and pilots a giant monster in exchange for access to beautiful women, but his conscience begins to bother him. What will he do? The Swordsman and the Philosopher is a buddy story about an unlikely duo. An extremely handsome soldier called Sol Thales, who has had disfiguring plastic surgery on himself, and a chubby involuntary celibate named Wallace Mack, who has a theory that if you put an ugly guy next to a sufficiently uglier guy, you can even make Quasimodo look like Cary Grant. Wallace Mack takes advantage of Sol Thales' disfigurement to try to get women for himself. Yet Thales, unaware of his disfigurement, is still as arrogant as ever. But meanwhile, an assassin from the future hunts down Thales, and both Thales and Wallace have to learn to work together to fight to save the world. Capitan Quito, available in digital form, exclusively in digital form on Amazon, is a superhero short story about the world's first cyborg who happens to be a dwarf. The Barber's Daughter is a love story about a barber whose involuntary celibate customer falls in love with his beautiful daughter, but the barber is hesitant to let the involuntary celibate date his daughter because he considers his customer too ugly to date his daughter, quote unquote. But the other workers at the barber shop stand against the barber, and the story may pull at your heartstrings and at the barber's towards the end. Yes, so if you like sci-fi or the idea of Final Fantasy Spirits Within or the execution, please buy Phantom Zero and The Swordsman and the Philosopher, now available on Amazon. This is available in digital and physical. Digital 99 cents, physical about $9. And Swordsman and the Philosopher, digital 9 cents, 99 cents, physical about $9. And Phantom Zero is available on Amazon in physical form for about $14. And my baby is not available, my baby Toby, but he's my precious boy. And there's a character like my precious baby in Phantom Zero that you may like, a cute character that consoles the hero, the protagonist, yes. And God bless you and Jesus loves you. And hopefully next I'll review Ghost in the Shell or some other similar movie, yes. Look at my baby, what a prince he is, what a prince, what a handsome boy. There you go. Have a good one, everyone. Jesus loves you. God bless you. Don't forget Romans 10:9. Romans 10:9. Don't forget.